The gun was pointed at an officer in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and today detectives there got back a trace and now know the path that gun traveled since it left DPD's possession back in October. New information tonight in the story. Action News broke earlier this week about a gang member's gun that was involved in a Tulsa, Oklahoma shooting, a gun that once belonged to the Detroit Police Department. On Sunday, Tulsa police pulled over gang member Lakeith Rowland. Within less than 2 minutes, investigators say Rowland pulled out a gun and pointed it at his own head before turning it on the officer, who then shot and killed Rowland. Tulsa police were stunned to find that gun was once property of the Detroit Police Department. Today, we spoke with Tulsa police again, who just got back a trace on that gun. Investigators say the gun went from the Detroit Police Department to Xander's Sporting Goods in Illinois. From there, it went to a pawn shop in Tulsa. It was then purchased by a man who may be related to the suspect, Lakeith Rowland.
It was intended for lawful purposes, and then at some point, it ended up in the hands of an individual who intended to shoot a police officer with it. It is disheartening. It appears so far that that gun made its way to Tulsa in a legal manner, and unfortunately ended in the hands of an individual who intended to use it for criminal purposes.
Detroit police confirmed the Glock was previously assigned to DPD, but says that in October of last year, that Glock was turned over to the Smith & Wesson Company when DPD transitioned from Glock firearms to Smith & Wesson firearms. DPD says once the Glock was turned over to Smith & Wesson, it became their property, and that the gun in question was never sold to Xander's by Detroit police. Now, why the trace didn't show that Smith & Wesson had possession of the gun after DPD isn't clear, but police say it may have been because it was traded and not sold. We have put calls and emails into Smith & Wesson, but have yet to hear back from them. Reporting live in the newsroom, Anu Prakash, Channel 7 Action News.